First, that this obligation is signed by 194 member states, but it is embedded in the constitution of WHO. So they don't need to adopt it. It is immediately approved, and it's an obligation. So it is legally binding.
Which
directly.
One? What, the international health regulations or what? Mm-hmm.
Yes, the international. And this is the trick, because nobody knows this. It's in the papers. But you have to go and dig, and it's what, that's what I'm finding out. You have to go and dig the inconsistencies of everything they're doing to see that they are directing as a corporate agency, WHO. But it's written second edition, and the third edition comes, I saw just now, in 2014, would enter into force in 2016. And this has made the health security a dictatorship where Director General can decide on his own to sell vaccines, to sell the PCR instead of all the documents that say you have to have a confirmation of a clinical and of there are other tests than PCR. So I'm finding out some inconsistencies that have not been used at all in law. So the first one is this: it's an obligation. So if it's an obligation, what Tedros, I'll call him Tedros, says, this Secretary General terrorist in WHO, when he says something, all the countries have to obey under law.
All the member states of the WHO, everyone
Yes.
who signed the agreement with the WHO, because automatically, because as you're saying, this is part of the constitution of the WHO, this is binding law for everyone who's a member of the WHO.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you why it is very suspicious, is because I think he has done something with every member state, the same contracts. What I found out with Swissmedic is the FDA of Switzerland, is because I gave the paper to a journalist and now I don't even find it. I can't find it. The Swissmedic has signed a contract with Bill Gates and WHO.
Aha.
And this is abnormal.
So basically he literally tried to lobby himself into the WHO as a member state to basically found the country of Bill Gatestan. That's basically what he did. I mean, at that point he would have been basically a one-man country.
Yes, he can be a dictator because he can influence the... But the fact that he was not accepted by vote, that's why the minutes would be very interesting. By vote to be a member state, he then started to sign papers for countries. That's my hypothesis, because he did it with Swissmedic. So WHO, Bill Gates, and the country in charge of accrediting treatments and vaccination are signing contracts.
So he didn't get in official capacity. He didn't get voted in. So then he tried to circumvent that and just basically went around the middleman.
WHO accepts to have a company, a private company, selling, a merchant, signing together the three to make the surveillance and to choose the medication. I think that, Swissmedic had posted it on the website. I think that every country, that's my hypothesis, they have done this everywhere. That's why everybody says the same thing in the train, the same message.
Tell us more about this immunity. How does this work?
Yeah. Okay. I can. It's shocking. It's normally NGOs, because I have been an NGO and I'm an NGO activist with academics in the UN since 20 years. An NGO has a status of accreditation to the United Nations. You can come and speak. You're an observer, but you cannot intervene in many things. And you don't have immunity if you open an office. You are submitted to taxation. Gavi has no taxes to pay. This is very strange. Switzerland is hosting an NGO, international, who doesn't pay taxes and who has total immunity. There are clauses in there. You can just read them. I will find it for you. The police cannot come and take a computer. If there is a criminal problem in the office, the police cannot get in.
So they're criminally immune.
Yes, criminally
immune from any criminal sanctions.
Qualified diplomatic immunity. And they don't pay taxes since 2009. I just looked it up. They ratified a law in Switzerland in 2009.
Yeah, but people don't know it because
Yeah, yeah.
nobody cares. Because obviously,
that's the thing. Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
yeah,
It's
nobody.
in the details. We don't even think that it's possible
Yes, exactly.
as citizens.
That's why we're not thinking about that. That's why we're not thinking about where is the basis for all this. Because we simply accept what is being told. And now we're going to start thinking, and I think many more people are going to start thinking.